Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and have a good day to I would like to wish to our beloved lecturer, Sir Idros. Today we are from group 4, which is we want to present about the final assessment that they gave to us, which is regarding the case study for subject management of quality ABB 40303. Before we start, let's me introduce our group members, which is me, Muhammad Iqbal bin Ismail, as a group leader, followed by Muhammad Huzaifah bin Muhammad Yusof, followed by Wan Muhammad Nurul Iman Hakim bin Wan Baharudin, followed by Salih Anas Muntasir Hassan, followed by Nur Zuhaira Izzati binti Zamri, and lastly Nur Amira Husna binti Mat Abu Noh. Okay, for the abstract of our case study, which is the first one, the goal of this study basically is to explain or to identify a technique to, the first one, to integrate LSS framework was used in the European MRO facility, which is to identify the component that influence the supply chain performance. The next one, which is the implementation and evolution of the integrated LSS frameworks efficiency in terms of new and to enhance the efficiency. Next, for the introduction, I will pass to Wan Muhammad Nurul Iman Hakim.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Muhammad Iqbal. My name is Wan Muhammad Nurul Iman Hakim. For introduction, Lean Six Sigma is a method that relies on a collaborative team effort to improve performance by systematically removing waste and reducing variation. It combines Lean manufacturing or Lean enterprise and Six Sigma to eliminate the 8 kinds of waste. Second is traditional LLS model and application have focused on its applicability in industrial and process optimization scenarios. The last one is whereas LLS is frequently utilized in manufacturing and service application, it is less commonly employed in maintenance, overhaul and repair, MRO, duty and supply chain of operation. For production and manufacturing research for MRO, as per the execution of Six Sigma project in aerospace sector, human mistake and lack of information were the leading causes of Six Sigma fail project in aerospace application. There are a number of distinct LSS applications for MRO. Activity recognized in research literature is rather small. By using a combined Lean or TQM method is aviation operation is to reduce human error that affect quality and safety, leading to enhanced organizational effectiveness. Next. Okay, for the use of quality tools, basically we have two. The first one is fishbone diagram, causes and the effect diagram. For the fishbone, a fishbone diagram is a visualization tool for categorizing that potential causes of a problem. This tool is used in order to identify a problem root causes. Typically used for root causes analysis. A fishbone diagram combines the practice of brainstorming with a type of mind map template. The next one is Pareto diagram. A Pareto diagram is to separate the significant aspect of a problem from the trivial one by graphically separating the aspect of a problem. A team will know where to direct its improvement effort. Next, for the next part, I will pass to Nur Amira Husna. Thank you.
Thank you, and Muhammad Iqbal Hakim. My name is Nur Amira Husna. Now I will talk about three more of quality tools used. Okay, the first one is check sheet. Basically, check sheet is a structured prepared form for collecting and analyzing data. This is a generic data collection and analysis tool that can be adapt for a wide variety of purpose and is considered one of the 7 basic quality tools. Next is histogram. Histogram is one of the quality control tools that graphically display a dataset. More specifically, a histogram is a type of bar chart that graph the frequency of occurrence of continuous data and will aid you in analyzing your data. The last one is control chart. The control chart is a graph used to study how a process changes over time. Data are plotted in time order. A control chart always has a central line for the average and upper line for the upper control limit and a lower line for the lower control limit. These lines are determined from historical data. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Amira Husna. Hi, my name is Muhammad Huzaifah bin Muhammad Yusuf. I will explain about question number 2, which is select one of the tools and explain how the effective that particular tools is being used and which DMAIC step. So first of all, DMAIC. What is DMAIC? DMAIC is a step that you use in a Lean Six Sigma. DMIC stands for define, measure, analyze, improve, and also control. In this research, we can see that the tools that being used is Pareto analysis. Pareto analysis was being used in Lean Six Sigma phase 2, which is synchronized internal value stream, and in Lean Six Sigma phase 3, which is create flow. And Pareto analysis were being used in measure step, which is Pareto analysis undertaken to identify that 77% of the late calls come from 33% of workforce. And Pareto analysis were being used to in analyze step, which is undertaken to identify 23% of engine head lag calls. 83% of these lag calls attribute to 5 specific engine modules. Next, I will pass it to Anas.
Thank you, Saifa. Assalamu alaikum, and I'm Anas Saleh. And for the Pareto analysis, by choosing to use the Pareto analysis, it enables to detect and establish the root causes of flaws or problems. Because of this, the LSS team was able to swiftly zero in on the key components that were creating the late call problem. They were able to compile enough proof to move forward with correcting the critical to quality issue. Analyzing the data gathered during the measure phase has given a clear direction for this project. Thanks. For question 3, discuss how Amro Limited apply Lean Six Sigma to achieve new and enhanced performance. Next, I will pass it to my colleague Noor Zuhaira.
Thank you to Salih Anas. Me Nuzara Izzati will presenting to you about discuss how AMRO apply Lean Six Sigma to achieve new and enhanced performance. The project has to expanded supply chain and operation managers understanding and improve the company operations. The LSS team believe that making use of basic tools like the Pareto analysis and the causes and effect diagram were two of the most effective way to determine which factor were influencing performance. The member of the LSS team remarked that the framework were particularly useful without being an undue burden to implement. The Lean Six Sigma framework was regarded as the project primary driver of the desired change. It has been demonstrated through the utilization of essential improvement tools and the LSS framework that LSS can be successfully implemented into MRO operation. Strong leadership was a critical component in overcoming the conflicts that surrounded human resources and pressing forward the project, which was the focus. Staff members were well informed, highly motivated, and experienced were in particularly high demand for inclusion in LSS improvement teams as well as for their production related activity. In order to divide these resources evenly across both of the region, the production teams and the LSS teams needed to be able to communicate effectively with one another. During the first step of defining the project, a number of small surface level projects were found that would have used up resources without having much of an effect. Lastly, for the project to be a success, there has to be constant training, development of staff, and good communication throughout the whole project duration. Early on in the program, the LSS team noticed that if staff weren't keep up to date and the team wasn't keep up to date on project progress, the project would quickly lost much needed momentum. That's all from us. Thank you.